Hi everyone, welcome to or back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shea and I live in Bologna, Italy, where I've been studying Italian for a year and a half. Before moving here, I studied Italian on my own at home, so I know how hard it can be to stay motivated to keep studying when you're on your own. In today's video, I want to go over a sample study routine if you're feeling lazy, don't have a lot of time to commit to studying, or just don't have that motivation. This will be a week-long schedule with one study activity per day. And remember, this is just an example, so use these tips to make a schedule that works best for you. So maybe you're starting this routine on a Monday, and Mondays are always rough. I know I never want to do anything, and it's really hard to start getting productive on Mondays. So I recommend doing something very simple, like watching TV. So choose a new TV series in your target language, or watch an episode of whatever series you're currently watching. Here's a list of my Italian TV series recommendations. I highly recommend also using Lingopie to find TV series, and you can also connect it to Netflix, which I've talked about in previous videos. If you use Lingopie, you can use dual subtitles and click on words that you don't know, so that way they're saved and you can review them for later. It's a really good streaming service specifically for language learners. And just remember to watch the episode, make note of some words you saw that you didn't understand, or rewind to hear phrases again, and also say some of the words or phrases you hear out loud to practice your pronunciation. Just keep it really easy today, but if you really are feeling up to it, you can watch a second episode as well. Day 2, we're going to focus on reading. So read a short story or a chapter of a book out loud. Depending on your level, you might still be reading short stories or children's stories, or maybe you're actually reading a full novel right now, so match whatever it is to your level. You can read it once through in your head and then maybe out loud, or vice versa, just to really comprehend what you're reading, or just read a part of it out loud if it is a really long chapter. I would recommend to get cozy, light some candles, get a comfy blanket, and really just lock into this moment. I like to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and just stay really focused. You can find short story PDFs online for free or Kindle Unlimited if you don't mind reading on like a tablet, or you can use an actual book. I recommend that you don't look up every single word you don't know. If every other word is new for you and you aren't comprehending basically anything, then that means that whatever you're reading is too high of a level for you, so you have to go down a little bit. Otherwise, there should just be a few words here and there that you don't know, but like I said, don't stop to look every single one up. And bonus points for summarizing out loud what you just read, so I always recommend doing a little summary either by writing it down or speaking out loud, just so you can make sure you comprehend everything that you just read. Day 3, I think we should take a day off. You don't have to do anything, just take a rest day. But if you really must, you can watch some more TV series. Or what I like to do is I have an Italian songs Spotify playlist, and you can listen to that while you're cleaning, running errands. You can go for a walk and listen to a podcast. But today, I do want you to book an italki lesson for tomorrow, or plan a call with a friend to practice, because tomorrow we will be doing speaking practice. So however it is you want to practice that, make sure that you get that set up today. So the next day, as I mentioned, we will be doing a speaking practice, and I know everyone tries to avoid it, but it's really how you'll get better. If you booked an italki lesson, I recommend doing 30 minutes just to start. If you don't know what that is, you basically choose a tutor and you have a video call with them, but they're very affordable, as low as $5 a lesson, so you don't have to worry about the cost. I actually recommend booking this at the beginning of the week so you have it locked into your schedule and you don't back out. And just remember, it's only 30 minutes of your day and will probably be the most valuable part of your study routine this week. I like to focus on specifically speaking practice with my tutor, so we don't go over grammar. It's really just to practice conversation. And just remember, just 30 minutes and then you're done for the day. That's all you have for today. And if you're like me, you're probably pretty jazzed after, because it's exciting to finally use the language, and the tutors are usually very encouraging and helpful. So bonus points if you book another lesson for next week. Day 5, I want you to do a fun hobby. So take a hobby that you normally do, but do it in your target language. So if you want to play video games today, join a server in your target language, or change the language of the game. Maybe you really like baking. You can bake a recipe in your target language. It's fall, so it's a perfect time to make something pumpkin. Or if you'd like to go for a run or a walk, you can listen to a podcast in your target language. Basically, just find something you enjoy and would probably do anyway today, but make it in your target language. Day 6, we are watching more TV, or maybe if you want to challenge yourself, an entire movie. You can make it special though today. Maybe invite some other language learning friends over for a little movie night, and remember to practice repeating back phrases or words you're hearing with correct pronunciation. And if you use Lingopie, there's actually a tool you can use to repeat back the pronunciation and practice anyway. But again, just keep it very chill. Remember, this is a lazy edition study routine. Our last day will focus on writing because we have not used this skill this much this week. I want you to write a journal entry. Set a timer and write for 10 to 15 minutes about what you did this week, what you watched, what hobbies you did, what you learned, etc. Or it could just really be about anything. Try not to use a translator. Even if you make mistakes, just keep writing. And it doesn't have to be anything formal. Just write kind of stream of consciousness, whatever comes to mind. Then you can go back and correct it or send to a friend to correct. And there you have it. You spent 1 week studying a language in a fun and engaging way. So mix up your routine and remember to get a mix of speaking, writing, listening, and reading. Just find what you enjoy and make a study plan that works best for you. I typically like to map out a study plan week by week instead of a month because schedules change and things come up. So map out your lazy study routine each week and you'll be surprised at how much progress you make. Enjoy and happy studying. See you again soon.